Welcome everyone to the College of Idaho. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Camille, and we're so glad you could join us here today. At the College of Idaho, we are an inclusive community of exceptional learning that challenges the ambitious and forges pathways to success and purpose.
Students from all around the world choose the College of Idaho for its exceptional academics, small close-knit family, liberal arts foundation, its global mindset, and its high return on investment.
We've been ranked the #1 college in Idaho by the Wall Street Journal and the #1 in the nation for social mobility by the U.S. News and World Report. We're a small, liberal arts college in Caldwell, Idaho, and we've been here since 1891.
For 130 years, the college has been a leader in transforming the lives of students, giving them the skills and knowledge they need to follow their ambitions. Over the next half hour, you're going to be meeting some of our classmates and learning about how the college has impacted their lives.
And I can't wait for you to hear from our friends. So without further ado, let me pass it off to my classmate to tell you about how the Liberal Arts Foundation and our PEAK program has changed their life.
Hi, I'm Diana. I'm currently a senior here at the College of Idaho. I'm double majoring in marketing and digital media and art and design, and I'm minoring in Asian studies and human biology. Originally, when I was looking at colleges, I thought that I was going to go somewhere and be an economics major or a business major or, something where I would just be focusing on one thing, maybe 2 electives per semester or per year even, and I just thought, that would be my linear course. I didn't know what a liberal arts education was. I didn't know what the PEAK program here at the college was. So when I started my college search and I found out that that was a thing that kind of piqued my interest here. So as a freshman here at the college, I was originally just majoring in marketing and digital media. I thought that this tied together practical business major with art, which has been a really big passion of mine for the entirety of my life. At the end of my freshman year though, I did want to take an art course, a 2D art course as opposed to a digital one, so I emailed the professor and asked if I could be let in. He emailed me back and he said, "We reserve this course for art majors and minors, so I can't make any promises." But I didn't have a chance to be disappointed because afterwards he sent me another email, and in it he said that he had talked to my digital media professor and that they both thought I would be a good double major. How can I say no to that? So at the end of my freshman year, I declared my double major, and it's just been something I've never regretted ever since. It's been so fun to be able to continue what I love doing. I've always loved doing art. It's been a really big passion of mine basically since I learned how to hold a pencil. So it was really cool to be able to see the marketing and digital media major offered here, which felt like I could tie my love of art with a more practical major of business. So as someone who's always been interested in art, I've constantly heard, what are you going to do after you graduate? What are you going to do for a job? If you pursue something that you care about, you're basically going to end up miserable. So it was really reaffirming to me to hear that actually you don't have to give up things you care about. You can do that and you can study multiple things and you can have a practical application for the things that you care about. So in my now upcoming on 4 years here as a double major, I've really grown a lot in my art and in my confidence in my art. Not only have I found a lot of opportunities to get my art out there, but also opportunities have found me because of the people that I know. Not only do I have art in different places around the community here on campus, but I also do have a commissioned sticker here in a local coffee shop. So it's been really cool to continue growing in my art as well as a learner in my studies across a bunch of different subjects. Within literally 2 years of being here, I was already confident that I had learned more here than I would have if I had been that economics major anywhere else in the entirety of that 4 years. So it's been really cool to continue to grow as a learner, to see all the different connections that things have across subjects no matter how different and vast they might sound. And it's just been really exciting. So I'm really looking forward to the ways that this carries me after graduation. With that being said, it's been a really good 4 years here at the College of Idaho, and I'm really excited to see the ways that this continues to affect me even after I graduate. I'd love to hand it off to a classmate of mine who will tell you a little bit more about how close-knit family as well as mentorships have impacted their life here at the college.
Hello, my name is Pedro Portugal. I am a junior here at the College of Idaho, studying a double major in business administration and Spanish, with minors in political economy and natural sciences. I want to talk to you about what brought me to this college. For me, mentorship was really important. As a first generation student that came from Mexico a couple years before coming to college, you can only know so much. I was lost in my career, my journey. I didn't know where to go. But once I made contact to the College of Idaho, I felt in good hands. Our staff was really welcoming. Our current class size is 11-to-1. That means 11 students for every professor on campus, which helps because 100% of our classes are taught by professors and not TAs or teacher assistants. This helps build connections between our students and our professors and just feel more comfortable asking for help. Not only the faculty is really helpful, but our staff as well. They're here to help you out and watch you grow as a person. For example, before I came to the College of Idaho, Paloma Magaña guided me through my next steps from high school to the College of Idaho, which I didn't know a lot about, and she made it really easy for me to come to this college. Arnold Hernandez is another staff member that has been helping me out a lot through my 2.5 years of my college career. As a Latino, I came here and he just took me under his wing and guided me through all the next steps that I should take, what my future goals look like. He helped me to take better decisions and to just understand what a professional aspect of college looks like. And that is just one of the main examples that our close-knit family has to offer you, because close-knit family is more than a motto for us. We want everyone to know that we're not only a small private college, but we're also a family that looks after each other and helps each other out through good and bad times. And that's why inclusivity is really important for us, because we want you to feel like you belong here. But not only belong, but still feel safe and welcome, because someone that feels safe and welcome can be the best version of themselves instead of trying to fit in. And that is why, or one of the main reasons why I chose the College of Idaho. Coming from a small high school, I wanted to be myself, have my own ideas, have my own opinion, and thanks to the College of Idaho, I found the right place for me. Thank you for letting me share my story with you. Now I'm going to hand it off to one of my friends who's going to share with you how global mindset and community made an impact in their life. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Bacha Olana. I'm from Ethiopia and I'm a sophomore here at the College of Idaho. I major in marketing and digital media and minor in scientific computing and communications. One of the things that drew me here to the College of Idaho was that they offered the marketing and digital media major, which I think after completing it would give me a wide range of opportunities regarding which career path I want to take in this field. And that's something that I really like about the College of Idaho because it gives us students a freedom to decide what we want to study and gives us enough time to decide and finally figure out which majors or minors that we want to take. So we have up to a year to declare our majors and minors, where beforehand we are registered to different courses of different subjects and under different categories to see which ones we like more. And in addition to that, once we join the classes, we are given the freedom of taking the path of how we want to take that classes and choosing how we want to learn, what we want to learn. For example, in my communications class, we are offered options for how we want to take the exams. So based on if we are good at oral examinations or traditional examinations or take-home assignments where we write essays, we are given the opportunity to express ourselves and express our knowledge in a way that we think is more effective. And with this freedom of choosing what we want to learn and how we want to learn it, we're also exposed to different perspectives here at the College of Idaho. And this is mainly through the international student community that exists here and the wide array of diversity that there is. So from being in the same group in class with students from different places than we were from. In fact, 20% of the student body population here at the College of Idaho is international, which puts us among top 10 in the nation. Even some of our teachers are international, which is pretty cool. That is what I had to share about my experiences here at the College of Idaho. I hope you enjoyed. I will now hand it off to my friend who is going to share about their experiences and the high impact practices here at the college. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Timur Verhey and I'm a junior here at the College of Idaho. I'm majoring in biomedical sciences and minoring in Spanish, psychology and health, and pre-medicine. I'm from here in the Treasure Valley, but I actually didn't decide to come to C of I until after spending a year on the East Coast. After taking some time out of state to further weigh out my options, I realized I wanted a small liberal arts school that would provide me with a well-rounded education and push me out of my comfort zone. And what I came to realize was that that school was right here at home the entire time. What drew me to the college was the prospect of small class sizes with fantastic professors in a wide array of fields. an inviting campus with lots of activities like sports and clubs, and the opportunities for me to push me within my own goals. I knew of the College of Idaho's reputation, like it having the #1 graduation rate in the state and being the #1 college for getting a job. But what really sealed the deal for me was when I visited and just felt so at home. A major part of my decision, and something I didn't fully grasp how important it was until after I enrolled, were the opportunities for learning outside of the classroom. These active learning opportunities, things like internships and study away, volunteering, and research with professors and more, are called high-impact practices because they leave a high impact on the student's life. For example, this last summer I worked up at the Salmon River Clinic at Stanley. I learned from the PA, the nurse, and the front desk specialist. I gained hands-on experience in rural medicine and primary and emergency care. I had so many opportunities to improve my healthcare skills and my interpersonal skills while I was able to assimilate into the community. I even volunteered as I trained to become an EMT for the Stanley Ambulance, and I had opportunities to work with the search and rescue team in the backcountry. It was just such a great opportunity and gave me a really unique insight into everything that's faced, especially with the pandemic and the geographical isolation. I even had the chance to work there again this coming summer, and I can't contain my excitement just to serve the community and learn so much. It's experiences like these, in addition to the top-tier education, that has allowed so many to reach their goals. It's no wonder we have an 85% medical school acceptance rate for alumni of the college. And these high-impact practices, they're for every major and minor, and I'm sure it's a component of why we've had a 100% law school acceptance rate in the last 9 years. For me, outside of the sciences, I've always wanted to improve my Spanish and study abroad to gain cultural immersion. And with the support of the college, I'm lucky enough to have just been accepted to a study away and service learning opportunity in Spain this coming fall. I'm so excited for this eye-opening opportunity and just to be able to learn so much from the people around me. And it's something that really couldn't have happened if I was at a different school. In the meantime, I'll actually have another opportunity for a high-impact practice here in town. One of my professors reached out to me and told me about a new research opportunity, and I'm fortunate enough to have just started this research opportunity in the seed laboratory of the Crookham Company here in Caldwell. Along with another student, we will be the first of many youths to gain valuable research skills and lab techniques, and we'll have just an amazing crew to guide us, and I can't wait to see where it grows. As you may be able to tell, I'm a big advocate for high-impact practices. I could never have imagined all the connections that I could make here at the College of Idaho. The support from the professors, advisors, deans, and even the co-presidents has been phenomenal. It's always there, and not just for me. C of I has a rich history of education in producing thoughtful and impactful alumni. And there is no better way to pair the knowledge in the classroom with active learning outside of the classroom. Whether it be with professors on campus or internships out of state, there is never a bad time to push yourself and expand your horizons. And at the end of the day, I know I will always be a Yote, and I know I will always have a home here at the College of Idaho. Thank you so much for letting me share my story. And now, let me hand it off to a classmate of mine to tell you about the campus and the history of the college. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Josh Anderson and I'm a senior here at the College of Idaho. I'm a political economy major with minors in natural sciences, environmental humanities, and pre-law. I very much enjoyed my time here at the college. It's an academically rigorous institution, but I've enjoyed the challenge that it's presented to me. Outside of just academics, I've really enjoyed the opportunities to travel and study in different places. I've been to Washington, D.C., New York City, London, and all across Greece here with the college. And it's just been a fantastic opportunity for me. Beyond that, I also serve as an ambassador here at the College of Idaho. In tours, when people are interested in coming to visit the college, I get to share stories about the history of the college. And it was originally founded in 1891. The college itself was located in downtown Caldwell, which looks a little bit different than it did back then. And today, actually, there's a number of students that often go down on afternoons and weekends. There's a coffee shop that students often spend time at, and there's, during the winter, an ice skating rink and a number of other fun activities. And beyond just downtown Caldwell, there's a number of activities and areas where students get involved outside and in Idaho generally. Our outdoor program is an organization on campus that takes students hiking, camping, they go on hot springing trips, they go snowshoeing, and a number of other outdoor activities here in Idaho. And beyond outdoor program, one of the aspects of being an ambassador that I particularly enjoy is telling stories. And one of my favorite stories to tell is actually in relation to Sterry Hall, which is our main administrative building and the building that's next to me right now. And the story goes that President Roosevelt, FDR, came to visit the college in 1937 when he was doing a tour of many of the public works projects here in the West. And during that tour, he stopped to visit the college, and we have some pictures of the president when he was here. And I just thought it was an interesting story. I went home and told my grandpa about it, and he said, "Oh yeah, I remember when that happened. I was in first grade, and the teachers all pulled us out of class, and we watched the president drive by and wave at us from his big touring car." And that story is just one example of the rich history of the College of Idaho. I hope that you will be able to come and take a full tour with me or one of the many other ambassadors that we have here at the college. Thank you so much for letting me share with you today. And now it's my pleasure to pass it off to one of my friends who will share with you about how athletics and financial aid has impacted their life.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Goff, and I'm a senior here at the College of Idaho with majors in political economy and philosophy, with minors in pre-law, legal psych, and natural sciences. I also play soccer and softball here on campus, as well as participating on the Ambassador Council, as well as the Student Athletic Advisory Committee. When I was a junior in high school in the spring, I got an email from the soccer coach asking me to come and meet with him on campus. The College of Idaho wasn't an opportunity for me before then, and he was really able to open up that possibility for me. After meeting with him and coming on campus, being offered athletic scholarships and academic scholarships, it became a real possibility for me to come and attend the College of Idaho. Like many other athletes here, it really became an opportunity to me because of the financial aid that I was offered through the school. And then once I got on campus, man, it was just a blast from there. Being on the soccer team, being on the softball team, meeting the athletes, it really created a community for me. I've made my best friends through participating on these teams. And then going to class every day, the scholarships and opportunities and everything has really brought me to a place where I feel ready to move on and do other things after I leave the College of Idaho. That opportunity is something that not everybody gets, and I'm really grateful for that, as well as a lot of other athletes on campus. The community here isn't something that's specific to the athletes. It's something that's special to everybody who steps on campus. From your first visit to your last day on campus, you realize that your best friends are here and the professors really care for you, and it's something that you don't get anywhere else. As an athlete, the experiences and opportunities have only expanded for me. With the soccer team this year, we've gone coast to coast. In preseason, we were able to hang out at the Oregon Ghost and play multiple games, and then we finished the season by going to West Palm Beach in Florida for nationals, something that I would have never done if it weren't for being a part of the soccer team. With the softball team, my freshman year, we traveled all the way to Mississippi to play in the national tournament. So it's incredible to think about all the things I've done, all the people I've met, and all the things I've been able to see and do and just be a part of because I'm an athlete on campus, not something everybody else gets to do every single day. And you know, you might ask how much of a struggle it is to play sports and be a double major, and gosh, the professors have really made it something that's possible for me, as well as the coaches. With a few emails and a lot of communication, I'm able to keep up with my studies and spend weeks doing what I love, which is playing soccer and playing softball, while also getting a great education and being classes that just challenge me to be the best person that I can be. With the help of my professors and the PEAK program here at the College of Idaho, I'm able to take a multitude of classes in multiple different areas to really expand my knowledge and prepare me for graduate school, because I am planning on going to law school next fall. From psychology to political economy to sociology to philosophy, I've even taken an intro to anatomy and physiology course, something that other students can't stay at other schools because they aren't willing to focus on putting you into all these different areas of study. Who else can say they are a double major with 3 minors and play 2 sports at a college? These opportunities aren't available everywhere else, and I'm just so grateful to be at the College of Idaho where that's possible. Thank you so much for letting me share my story with you. I'm going to pass it off to a couple of my friends now to wrap things up. Thank you.
Well, that was amazing. And thank you so much to all of our classmates for sharing about what makes the College of Idaho so special.
And I don't know about you, Sarah, but I love getting to know how each person's story has been changed from coming here. And I hope today that we were able to give you an idea of what it's like to be a Yo and why we all chose to come here for the small, close-knit family, the diversity, and the exceptional academics that the PEAK program provides.
Thank you for taking the time to be with us here today. And the College of Idaho really is a special place, but don't just take our word for it. We'd love for you to come and see it for yourself. Thank you for taking the time to join us, and we hope you enjoyed your time here.
Go Yotes!